Have you ever wondered how your phone connects to your home router? You see, when you are at home, you know that you need to connect to your wireless access point provided by your internet service provider. So, once you are connected, you can do all sorts of things like access the internet, send and receive WhatsApp or line messages, watch videos on YouTube, or even stream movies on sites like Netflix and Prime Video. But have you ever thought about how all this is possible? So it all boils down to one concept called IP addressing. So, did you know who came up with the idea of IP addresses? Well, before we delve into the main topic, let's take a moment to explore a brief history of IP addressing. So, friends, when the internet was just starting out, there was a very smart scientist named Bob Kahn. Bob had big dreams about linking computers together so they could share all kinds of things like messages and thoughts. So he wasn't alone in this dream. So he had a friend named Windsurf. So Windsurf shared his passion with Bob Kahn. So together they wanted to figure out how to make computers talk to each other even if they were far apart. So little did they know what they were about to create would change how people connect and talk in the modern world today. So Bob and Wind's journey began back in 1960s when they were working on a special project called ARPANET. So this project was like the grandpa of today's internet. So while working on ARPANET, Bob and Vint realized if computers were going to talk to each other effectively, they needed a way to recognize each other on the network. So this led to the birth of Internet Protocol, that is IP addressing system. So imagine IP addressing as a big postal system for the internet. So just like how every house has its own unique address. So every device connected to the internet gets its very own unique IP address. So friends, this special address gets data travel from one computer to another, no matter how far or how distant these two computers are. So Bob and Vint worked super hard to create the IP addressing system. So they kept refining it to make sure it was really good at handling lots of traffic and it worked super fast. So they came up with the idea of IP addresses made up of four sets of numbers separated by dots. So like 192.168.1.1, each set of numbers means something different, like a special code of each computer. So their invention became the foundation of the internet we know today. So thanks to IP addressing, people over the world can connect with each other, share all kinds of information, and even work together on huge projects. So, friends, that's not the end of the story. So, as the world kept on using these IP addresses, the need for IP addresses kept on growing, and more devices got connected to internet. So, that is what created a problem as these numbers were very limited. So, we were running out of IP addresses, and Bob and Vint saw this coming and they helped create a new version of IP addressing called IP version 6. So friends, this new system can give out almost endless IP addresses so the internet can keep growing and growing. So today we owe a lot to Bob Kahn and Windsurf, and every time you send an email, visit a website, or watch a video online, you are using their invention. So their hard work in creating the IP addressing system has changed the world completely. So whatever that we do today, on our phone, tablets, iPads, or any other devices. This is all possible because of the invention of these two scientists. So, who knows what amazing things the future holds? So, all thanks to the humble IP address. So, if you are considering a career in system administration, network administration, or cybersecurity, understanding IP addressing is absolutely crucial. In fact, it's a fundamental concept you can't overlook. So, I have seen many people dive into cybersecurity without grasping the basics of networks function. But here is the thing, if you don't understand IP addressing, you can't effectively secure an organization's network. So let's delve deeper into this topic and learn all about IP addressing. So see you in the next session. Thank you.